From Rustic campsite number 2 to our next spot, which was Ponta Membene, that's actually not a rustic camp, but we decided to add it in because we'd visited on our previous trip and absolutely loved it, and it's right on the beach. So we thought it would be a great balance and a great mix with the rustic campsites.
Goeiemôre Dion.
Goeiemôre Dirk. Het jy lekker geslaap, Dirk?
I did. Did you?
Ja, ek het.
You must check the view at the back.
Oh, that side?
Yeah.
Yeah, very pretty.
I closed my car keys up in the rooftop tent. So now I have to undo everything again.
Okay, are you having yogurt?
I don't know. Is it good?
It's not low fat. It's not even medium fat. It's not even full fat. It's not even full cream. It's double cream. And it's coconut. It's the most healthy yogurt on earth. I'm going to get a cup for you. I insist that you have some.
Nick,
Yo.
my body is a temple, sorry.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about your body. You're having yogurt.
We are leaving this beautiful campsite. We're going to wind our way back on that hilltop road and then make our way to Ponta Membene this morning and spend the day at the beach. Very excited.
Are you looking forward to the beach?
I'm looking forward to the beach. I'm looking forward to swimming. I'm looking forward to a hot shower. And yeah, we're going to take it very easy these next 2 days.
Lekker.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
You drive safe.
I didn't really know what to expect when coming to the Maputo Special Reserve / National Reserve. But I can tell you one thing, this is one of the most beautiful parks I've ever been. The 4x4 route is not cleared, there's long grass, but that's what makes it special, is you're in this wilderness in between everything, and the plains and the different landscapes and the forests. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I am so impressed with this place. I love filming them and in this beautiful landscape. Very cool. Ooh, there's a baby. Small one. You can't even see it in the grass. Just see small little elephant silhouette passing. Very cute.
From Rustic campsite number 2 to our next spot, which was Ponta Membene, that's actually not a rustic camp, but we decided to add it in because we'd visited on our previous trip and absolutely loved it, and it's right on the beach. So we thought it would be a great balance and a great mix with the rustic campsites, and I really do think it was. So we got up Sparrows to pack up our tents and get down to the beach as soon as possible. So we backtracked along that ridge line, which was beautiful, and then hit the main road, the sandy dune road, all the way up to Ponta Membene. It didn't take very long, only about an hour or so, and we saw some nice game along the way. We saw some zebras, and then we crossed over a couple of dunes to get right up into the campsite. Quickly set up our tents in the shade of the trees before all running down to the beach and having a well-deserved swim.
What a campsite.
What a campsite. It's my favorite, one of my favorites in all of Africa actually. That's a big cord.
Nice spot, Michelle.
Dankie oom. Unlike the rustic campsites that we'd stayed previously, Ponta Membene has facilities. So there is a shower, a flushing toilet, and a little kitchen sort of wash-up bay, and running water, of course. So that would be the key difference, is that there is no running water at the rustic campsites. And at the moment, they're actually developing a couple of chalets at that area as well. But there's 4 main group campsites where you can probably fit, well, I mean, we fit 4 vehicles. Previously we fitted 5. There's ample space, and it's lovely in the shade. So you've got the shade and the quiet on one side of the dune, and then there's a pathway that crosses up over the sand dune, and then you hit the water and the ocean on the other side. So what I love about Ponta Membene is that you're standing in the shade in your campsite. You've got the flay opening on one side and all of the birds and the swamp nightjars at night, but then you still have the roll of the waves in the daytime, and overnight, but without all of the wind. It's very, very nice.
We're all going on a lion hunt.
Lion hunt?
A lion hunt.
A sea lion.
Lion on the beach. Lekker by die see.
Took a walk to the beach and it's almost low tide. Then we're going to be snorkeling, but I just have to show you the new Ironman 4x4 solar panel. This is the 200 watt. Getting some sun. The solar panel is pumping between 5 and 6 amps into this battery. It's doing a good job. What's for lunch?
Well, it's nearly finished now, but a wrap with lamb espetadas from last night, and tomato, hummus, mayo, and cheese, and then Dion's special crispy onion things.
Onion flakes. And lamb riblets. It's gonna be nice.
Just had a quick shower. This campsite is lovely and the shower was epic. And now we are on our way to the beach to see if it's low tide and go snorkel a bit. The other two, Mick and Michelle, I think are still having a nap, but me and Dion are going to head out and see what the ocean looks like. Got some Deutsch M's. Cheers. And remember sunscreen.
Take one. Take two.
Welcome everybody, we are at Ponta Membene campsite in Maputo National Park, and we are doing a wine tasting this evening. Now we have got 3 different wines, and Mick, myself and Dion are going to describe in detail the differences between these wines, and then you at home can write in the comments about which one you would prefer to go with.
This wine I would compare to the Badger. Ferocious, small, nondescript, but ferocious nonetheless. Don't toy with it. Not a fickle wine. Look forward to opening it later and sampling it. But certainly, sorry?
It's still got a bite if you handle it.
But a chocolatey one.
A chocolatey bite, just like the Badger. Honey Badger,
But
bite
the
you.
chocolatey bite.
Yes, euphoria of chocolate. Goes down well with a good camembert cheese, which as you can see is gone. Figs, which we've still got a couple left, so we'll sample those again later. Biscuits, chips, nuts, and just to wet the palate beforehand, the obligatory pop sock. Dimos Fontaine, chocolate Shiraz, fantastic. Next.
So I'm up next. I've got this lovely Dimmersdal Merlot Malbec.
What's
It's a I don't know what a Malbec is. It might be a cultivar.
Foul-mouth, Malbec.
It might be a Malbour, but it's just spelled in French. But it's a medium-bodied wine for a full-bodied man. They say on the back here it's like M&M's. I know M&M's.
M&M's. I know M&M's.
Some are nutty, some are chocolatey. But I think this one, M&M wise, is like be the rapper after the crowd. But we're gonna try it. Medium wine for full-bodied men.
There you go.
Lovely.
Fantastische.
Fantastische. So my turn. We are having the Durbanville Hills Merlot 2019. And being a Merlot, I would...
Is that your birth year?
No. Ouch.
Well, deal.
No.
Hell.
Oh, sorry, I just had to do it.
I would liken the Merlot to a lion. It's not as heavy as an elephant, a cab Sauv, a deeper bodied wine. It's more of a lighter, easy drinking wine. It's always easy to watch a lion on the savannah. The only problem I have with this wine is that it says cool climate, and although it's been slightly cooler today, it has been, would you agree, in the almost 40s for the
Be
last
the right
week.
temperature for that wine then.
No, I
It's been-
disagree.
Okay.
You got to be in the cool climate to drink this wine.
So
That's
we'll-
what it says on the front.
We'll drink that one when it's cooler
Yes.
later.
However, as a saving grace as to why you should choose this wine tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it does say on the back here that something about hold on, just gotta finish reading it. Oh, maritime breezes. Maritime breezes, it says on the back here.
Oh, we've got those.
And we've got those.
We've got those coming right through here. Excellent.
Oh,
So-
sorry, I forgot to connect it.
No, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Come on, man.
I need to think of an animal to connect to this one.
Okay, so I think that we should go with the Durbanville Hills Merlot, easy drinking. Although it's not cool, it is hot, but we do have maritime breezes.
We do.
So I think that this is the winner today.
Animal, Dion, you've forgotten.
Animal, yes.
The Merlot Malbec.
Merlot Malbec. Animal connectivity. Medium-bodied hippo, because an elephant's gonna have it.
Okay, please comment which is your favorite out of these three. Thank you.
That's a wrap. Cut.
Yesterday's snorkeling was a bit of a fail, but it seems like the tide is a bit lower this morning, so let's go give it a bash.
Okay, so we are leaving the beautiful Ponta Membene today. We've spent the morning on the beach and chilled out. It's been awesome. We're going to continue back south a little bit past this cool lake and then to our 4th rustic campsite for the trip. So hopefully we'll have some nice views over the lake. This looks like it's on another little lake there. So we have discovered that not all of the lakes on the map are big open lakes. But I think it's going to be beautiful. So we've got our final night there before winding our way back to the gate and sadly back home.
Oh.
Have you had a good time, Dirk?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We decided to take it quite slow when we left Ponta Membene. We all had a swim in the sea, some people did some snorkeling, and yeah, very, very leisurely start to the day. And then we backtracked along the main road before the road split to be able to connect us down to this rustic campsite number 4. And also beautiful drive, some more red duiker along the route, lots of nyala. And when we got close to the camp, actually a very nice herd of waterbuck running across the ridgeline as well, which was really nice to see. Very good sign of water, and thanks to Dirk, we found out that there was water nearby, which according to the map looked like our campsite, so it should have been there. And Dion spotted the trail route that led to the actual campsite. So we wound our way into the campsite, and I think probably our favorite in terms of view. It's located right on a big lake, and we decided to profit from the view, the bird life and the hippos, and there's a boma that overlooks the whole flay and the wetland beyond, but in the shade of a huge tree. So we spent the day relaxing, birding, taking pictures. There was a marsh harrier flying and swooping over all of the black-winged stilts, and yeah, fantastic day.
We have arrived at Rustic Camp number 4. It's beautiful. Look at this view you have from the shower. It's a nice lake here on the outside. Everybody's finding their spot. Yo, it's stunning. It's beautiful here. This lake is amazing.
So we've just got to rustic campsite number 4, and it's beautiful looking out over this lake, which unfortunately I can't remember the name of. But there's lots of black-winged stilts and hippos, so we've got our little cooler bag. We're gonna bring down some lunch and then just sit and relax and watch the wildlife from here for the rest of the day.
The future, actually what we aim to is first to protect and keep as pristine as possible and safe as possible this area. It's beautiful and amazing, and the biodiversity is also amazing. We are within the Maputo land hotspot, so both marine and terrestrial, the biodiversity is amazing. So that is the future, the main concern for the future, but it's a beautiful and amazing place. It's really, really beautiful. So we also, in the future, we would like to have more tourists to visit us, and that's why we're now creating those conditions. We've been visited widely by South Africans. With the new road, as I mentioned, we're very pleased to see that more Mozambicans are coming to visit us. That's really good to see, and also foreigners living in Mozambique.
But also what is really important for us, and by having more visitors, we can improve the livelihoods of our communities, because 20% of our revenues belong to the communities that are living in a buffer zone. So we also see this park as how do I say this in English, as a driving force, if I can say so, to develop our communities. So that's probably the future.
We've just set up our tents a little bit later than usual because it's just very hot here, as you can see by me sweating. It's our last night in the Maputo National Reserve, and it's been an absolute pleasure. These wild camps are stunning. Not a lot of people, beautiful wildlife, beautiful scenery. It's a must-do, so I would highly recommend anyone to come to the reserve and just explore these wild camps, and the roads on the way to the wild camps are exquisite. So if you're a rough and ready 4x4, come here, man. You're gonna be super impressed.
I think what's special about the wild camping experience at Maputo National Park is that it's quiet. It's got the feel of a Cape Vidal experience, being close to the ocean and being able to pop down to various beach points along the way, combined with the safari side and seeing elephants and duiker and what have you. But what's really special for me is that there's nobody else here. It still has a very wild, rustic feel. Nobody can get in here without a 4x4, that's for sure. And I think the terrain keeps the experience a challenging one. You do feel like you're on a 4x4 route, and you are camping at night. You cannot hear anything except the wind in the trees and the birds. There's not a lot of ambient light, if any, and you really feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. I don't think there's that many places you can get that experience these days.